Hey there, guys. So, for those of you who haven't heard, news came out earlier today that Swedish light heavyweight contender Erik Skoglund, who is most well known for his excellent fight against Callum Smith that took place earlier this year as part of the World Boxing Super Series, has reportedly suffered a brain bleed in sparring and has had to be taken to hospital and put into a medically induced coma. I was quite shocked to hear about this. Obviously, you guys that have been following my videos will know that I've been watching a lot of Swedish and Scandinavian boxing over the years, and I've actually seen Erik Skoglund fight quite a few times, and I'm quite a big fan of the guy. I think he is a very, very good fighter, and I think that he was a very promising contender, and he showed his ability against Callum Smith, and I thought that he was going to come back stronger after that fight, and I honestly thought that obviously he lost the fight, but I thought coming back from the fight he would have a bright future in the sport. But it seems like so many others. I mean, same thing happened to the likes of Nick Blackwell, again another very promising fighter, suffered a similar sort of injury and had to end his career. You had Edward Guchnech as well, the guy who fought George Groves and ended up with a brain bleed. He himself is still, I believe, bedridden. He still needs 24-hour care and whatnot. It's just really sad, man. I mean, this is happening so often in the sport of boxing that it really, really is sad to see because, these guys put everything on the line every time they go in the ring. And, I mean, this is their livelihood. This is what these guys do in order to build a future for themselves and their families, in order to feed their kids and whatnot. And I just think that when stuff like this happens, it's just so bloody tragic. And, I mean, the fact that it happened not during a fight, but during a sparring session. I mean, it just goes to show you that when you're preparing for a fight, whether you're an amateur or a professional, if you're in combat sports, just preparing for your job can be life threatening. It really can, and it's just really horrible to hear about this. I mean, more examples. We had Mike Towell from Aberdeen. I believe that was last year. He passed away from a boxing match, and it's just fucking sad, man. It really is. So I thought I'd just make a quick video about this and to let you guys know, thoughts and prayers go out to Erik Skoglund, man. I just found out about it about 5 minutes ago, and I thought I'd make a video, man. I don't really know what else to say, but it's fucking horrible, isn't it? I mean, it's really horrible, the sport of boxing sometimes. I mean, the stuff we have to see as fans and the stuff we have to hear about, it just, it's really tragic. It really is. And I think that the media doesn't really pay a lot of attention to it when it's a fighter that we don't know much about. I mean, when it happened to Nick Blackwell, for example, we heard, there was a heck of a lot of news about it in both the UK and the US. All the newspapers were talking about it. You heard about it online all over the place. But when it happened to Erik Skoglund, who's a lesser known German contender, we didn't really hear much about it. A lot of people didn't even know about that. And yeah, it's just really sad. It really is, guys. And I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on this. I hope you guys can, show your support for this guy. I hope he pulls through it, and let me know what you guys think. And thanks for watching. And just one last thing, again, it's sad to see boxing lose a promising young contender like this. I mean, the guy's only 26, 27, so yeah, it's really sad to see this happen, and let me know what you guys think.